No doubt your speech motivated the entire global audience. Thank you very much again. Moving on to the main item of the agenda, the CPD presenter today is Mr. Visionary Guru, Mr. Amintha De Silva. Mr. Amintha De Silva, he is the first Sri Lankan to obtain master trainer qualification from the Global Academy of Finance and Management from the United States. A CRM and cross-selling guru of Sri Lanka. He is an ex-banker in Sri Lanka and UAE. He introduces cross-selling concept to financial institutions in Sri Lanka. He has awarded the Best Trainer Award by the Business World International, USA, Sri Lanka chapter in 2018, 2019, and 2020. He trained around 45,000 professionals and conducted more than 800 training programs in Sri Lanka, UAE, and Maldives. Without further ado, please help me to welcome Visionary Guru, Mr. Amintha De Silva, to conduct the CBD session on the topic of emotional intelligence and mindfulness. Welcome, Mr. Amintha.
Right, thank you very much. So what a nice way to get a introduction, and definitely that's my pleasure. Mr. Hanifa, right? Engineer Hanifa. Shakil, right? Okay, thank you very much. So so it's good evening from Colombo. I'm from Colombo, and Assalamu alaikum. Then the Namaskar for Indian people and Halukine for Maldivians. But I just want to say hi to them. What happened? The Philippine way, actually, I don't know. I just tried, but I can't do it. But anyway, it's the warm day in Colombo, and I know definitely a warm day in Qatar too. Right. So the topic for the day is emotional intelligence and mindfulness. What happened, like Engineer Prasanna and Professor Pallavatta, both they said something actually I should not talk. I'm not talking about any professions. All the professions, they have a high, what do you call, IQ level. But now, because of this situation, I'm repeating again, because of the situation, we need to have our EQ level increase. Because it's not 2008, not 2019, something happened in Wuhan. So the life it's different now. Everybody's facing a different challenges now because of the situation. So we have to come with a different skill sets, mindsets to work with it. So then what happened, that definitely we have to change our mindset. Definitely we have to change our mindset. So when you're doing our mindset change, automatically our emotions also getting changed. So this is why when Engineer Prasanna, my good friend, when he called me, then I said, yes, sir, we will do emotional intelligence and mindfulness. So it's going to be fruitful now. It's exactly 7 o'clock. And how many we have? 288. So it's going to be energetic, 1 hour for everybody. And we will do online evaluation also with you to understand your emotional intelligence level. So we will do that online also with me now, right? So with this, be with me. So I know I'm talking to professionals. It's a great privilege for me to talk to the Qatar people from Colombo. So I worked in Dubai. So that's a new challenge actually. Now this is the challenge we have to take in a positive way. This is the life actually we have to enjoy. So you should be mindful and emotional. I'm emotional now. I'm really happy, over the moon, seeing you 288 people. So you have to be mindful also. Right. So let me start the session. I will just run through a small presentation for you all. All right. So this is the session for us today. Let me just change it. 1 minute. Okay, right. So today's session for emotional intelligence and mindfulness. So this is about me. Maybe people in Sri Lanka must have seen me in TV also. I'm into training, professional training for last 30 years. So known for training. So the topic for the day is emotional intelligence. Now what happened? Like in 2015, what happened? The skill set World Economic Forum, they analyzed the skill sets, what we required to succeed in the life as a professional. In 2008-15, there was no name of intelligence or emotional intelligence into play. But when they analyzed the situation by 2020, they said emotional intelligence become number 6. What the required skills for you to win the battle. Now, my saying is now this was analyzed in 2015 and review in 2020, right? But my analysis is definitely by 2025, forget about 2025. Next year, emotional intelligence should be number 1 because once in 100 years, we are getting something called a disease. So definitely people are panic. Your mind is out. Then you have to be very careful in balancing your emotion. That is very important. That is the challenge. You have your engineers welcoming, superb, but sometimes you tend to miss the momentum because of the intelligence part. So today we'll talk about that, right? So what are the basic human emotions? So these are the basic emotions we have: anticipation, disgust, fear, joy. There is only one you can say, joy. The rest of the things, less. The rest of the things, less. I think some people are posting some queries, so then I think somebody will take a note. And when we have the QA session, we will discuss everything for half an hour, right? So let me just concentrate on this. So these are the emotions actually. So these are the emotions. Now, I just want to ask something. It's very important. People will forget. People will forget what you said. The green just concentrate, right? And the orange also just concentrate, okay? Here come the yellow. The people will forget what you did also. But people will not, they will not, but they will feel it. What they felt, they will not forget about. So you have to be very careful. You can say something, they will ignore. You can do something, they will ignore. But once it comes to your body, digest to your body, they will not come out from there. That is where the emotional, the part is coming from your body. That's why this quality is required for us to win the battle. Not 2020, 2021, right? Now just think about it. Now when you're driving in a vehicle, so 3 things are there. One light is red, second one is wait, third one is go, right? Now just imagine, what does it mean by, if you get an emotion, anger, or upset with something, what is the first button you should press? What's the first button we should press? Always, as a human being, we press the red button. My dear friends, my dear sisters, my dear brothers, please press the yellow button. You have to wait. You have to wait. This is what the God has given you. You have to wait this once in 100 years. Now you have to wait. You were just going like a racing car. Highway, you are going, go. Now the God has given you, my dear, you must stop. So it's a waiting game in Qatar, waiting game in Australia, waiting game in India, waiting game in Maldives and in Sri Lanka. So the more you wait, you can win the battle. The waiting means the controlling your emotions, the controlling your anger, the controlling everything. The first learning for the day is when you see something, if you can't control, you press the yellow button and just wait. Just go one step behind. Just go back one step. Definitely you can move 2 steps ahead. Going back is not a loss for you, my dear friends. It's not a loss for you, God's sake. So the waiting is very important. The waiting is very important. So whoever can wait, this is where this emotional intelligence part is coming. So this is something, just can you go through? Now, emotional intelligence means it's like, just can you go through it, please? I just learned this lesson from whom? The pressure cooker. Yes. It taught me that no matter how much pressure you are in, the panic doesn't work. The panic doesn't work. Don't press the red button. Always make a whistle. Pressure will be gone. The pressure will be gone. The learning 2. Learning 1 is the traffic lights. Learning 2 is this one. Think about the pressure cooker. When you get the total pressure inside, what this pressure cooker do? They will just release it by having a song like this. But the pressure will be gone. So you have to be mindful. You have to be mindful. You have to be intelligent. You have to be mindful. You have to be intelligent. So these are the two stars you should acquire. These are the 2 stars you should acquire. So what does it mean by emotional intelligence? Something called, you have to identify, assess, and control. Just go through this. This is the 3rd one you're going to learn. Something you have to assess, you have to control. First one, identify, assess, and control. The first thing you have to identify. Then you have to assess. Assess means you have to just go back and control your emotions and keep control of emotions and emotions of others. So always people are there to react. No, we can't react. React means pressing the red button. Now you have to act proactively. Waiting game. A waiting game. The orange light always in your mind. So emotional intelligence, EQ, means you have to identify, assess, and control. These are the 3 things. Now, what is IQ and EQ? IQ means what is in your head. EQ means what is in your heart. Simple as that. IQ means I know something. But EQ means know you. It's something you are giving. IQ means something you acquire. Engineers, professors, doctors, bankers. But what are you giving? The kind-hearted person, energetic person, a good person, a good human being, empathetical person, kind-hearted person. So these are the things actually. Now the IQ means what is you are gaining. EQ means what are you giving? Think about it. So you have to, the more you give, definitely you will gain more. That's why the beauty of this, right? So now just think about why EQ and IQ, just talk about it. The IQ helps you to solve problems, learn things, remember details. Your IQ means the computer. I strongly believe this audience represents everybody. If I do IQ test, it's going to be 90 and above. I know, 100% I know. They are intelligent, solving problems, learning things, remembering details, exploring situations, creating new buildings and everything. 90 and above. But the EQ means how to handle yourself and how to control yourself and how to give from you to the audience. Right? So let's see what is your EQ level. Right? Now IQ means high concentration, intense focus, hyperactivity, better comprehension, analytical skills, multi-talented, excellent memory like you. Excellent memory, more than 90. But EQ is coming somewhere. I'm not talking about EQ now. So once you synchronize, once these two comes together only, as Professor Pallevatta said, you will be succeed. But now don't ask the question, am I not succeed? Yes, you are succeed. But the situation now, you have to climb the ladder more on emotional intelligence. Because you said you are succeed, but if you can't handle the pressure, that's it. So I strongly believe you have 90% plus, and we don't know what is your IQ level. So this is the time we are going to do this IQ test, right? What is your IQ level? So we are going to have a small, this thing I will just share with you. I just share with you the chat box. Everybody, just go to chat. I'm just sharing with you. Paste. Right, it's not coming. I will just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I will just take this one, emotional intelligence test. 1 minute. So I want everybody to go to take this link, go to Google directly and paste the link and do the assignment. You have to do this assignment. Now let me check this. Now let me click. I want everybody to click, my dear, and do this assignment. Right? There are 15 questions you have to answer. I want everybody to give your boosting your personal. This is online, my dear. This is online. Just take, I don't think you need to take 15 minutes. Let's say 5 to 6 minutes and finish it off. There are 15 questions to answer, right? Answer honestly. Please answer honestly. And at the end, you can calculate your rating and get that rating and post in your chat box, right? So I'll give you 5 minutes. There are 5 answers are there. You have to honest to yourself. Okay? You have to honest to yourself. And let's start now. 7:15 Sri Lanka time. Qatar time is 9:15. Am I correct, engineer? Or what time the Qatar time?
It's 4:45 now.
4:45, right? So let's say how many minutes we should give? Let's say 10 minutes. 5 o'clock. Right. So 1, 2, 3. Please. It's the link is there. Link is there, please. Link is there on chat box. Nadik, Gamage, Janit. Yeah, it's there in the chat box, please. It's in the chat box, please. Mr. Prasanna, can you see that, please? Is it there now?
Actually, we couldn't see that.
It's there, my dear. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, I'm sorry because it's gone to Nadi only. 1 minute. Everyone, right? Okay, right. I'm sorry, it's my mistake. Right, it's now gone. So I'm sorry. 1,000 apologies. Sorry. So take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes. You have to be honest. Okay, there is no right or wrong answers. There's nothing called right or wrong. Be honest. Give your answers. Please go ahead. So once you through, just put your figure there. What's your figure? It's between 15 to 75. 15 to 75. You know, Engineer Janaka, then Prasanna, I thought to have this maybe take 5 to 10 minutes, but the audience may evaluate their true EQ now itself. If I ask them to do it at home, you know, that, you know, it won't go in that way. So this maybe we have to do maybe 5, 10 minutes more, but doesn't matter. Now it's 300. Mr. Engineer Prasanna, so we reached 300. 59. Shahani, 59. Okay, starting very good. Starting good. $53. We need to get 300 and okay, 300 we need to get. $48, $43, $51, $61. We'll give another maybe 2-3 minutes. That's okay, my dear. That's no worries. Time is not a problem. Actually, today is Friday in Qatar, in Sri Lanka. Now, after maybe 2-3 hours, we will sleep. But the Qatar people, they will enjoy. Engineer Prasanna, after this session, they will start enjoying your day, Friday. 43. Mr. Ali, 43. Sampath, 63. Very good. Oh, Miss Abira, 52. Miss Abira, are you from Qatar? Miss Abira? Miss Abira, are you from Qatar? From Sri Lanka. Okay, okay, right, okay. So I got 54. Very good, Rafiz. Very good. Mashallah, very good, very good. 54, 52. I got 45. Very good. Fazal, very good. 51. Right. 38. Oh ho. 38 also there. Right. So then I will share the screen again. Can everybody see my screen?
Yes.
1 minute. Then, right. Can you see my screen? No, I don't think.
Yes, we can see your Google pictures.
No, but right, this should be the screen. So I think you can see my screen, right? Right, back to business.
Yes.
Right, thank you so much. So
the display is like a Google.
It's not the screen.
Yeah, it's mindfulness rocks. You search on the Google. I think you need to stop sharing and share again.
Yeah. That's fine. Just give me 1 minute. Right. Okay. Are we there? Right. Engineer. Right. Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. So the technology, it's like it's like, just imagine now my situation. I'm telling you now, if I stay in Sri Lanka, I was just complaining. Even my emotional level was down. So then I won't get this opportunity to do it. So always you have to be a positive thinker. Your mindfulness is very important, right? So let's see your ratings. If your rating is 15 to 34, mashallah, nobody is there in that range. So it means now that's what happened actually. Obviously, we are all are intelligent people. So now some I have seen 35 to 54. Now your intelligent level is average. Your emotional intelligence level is okay, average. You probably have good relationship with some of your colleagues, but you are maybe hot-tempered person. So good news is that you have a good opportunity to improve your relationship. So what I'm inviting everybody, tomorrow Saturday morning, you keep the link and do it again. Every week you do this assignment. You maybe I forgot to tell everybody that to take a print screen and keep it. That's very important. Some relevant information are there for you to just go through tomorrow morning, right? Then now the last lot is 56 to 75. That there are few. Great. You are an emotionally intelligent person. You have a great relationship and probably find that people approach you for advice. So emotional intelligence means it's not one-way traffic, my dear. It's always two-way traffic. You have to give and take it. Don't expect, then give. Another learning. You give and take it back. So however, when you make people admire your skills, it's easy to lose sight of your own needs. So maybe you will have that ego also. So you have to be very careful on that. So this is the very good potential as a leader you have to acquire. Right? So I'm really happy talking to your people, right? I know your IQ level is more than 75. Now you just calculate, put it yourself and see 100% how much it is this. If you can reach 65 plus, you are there. 65 plus, you are there. But you have to do it honestly, my dear. You have to do honestly. You can't cheat. You have to do honestly, right? Thank you very much for the participation. Right, good. Right. The next one is, what is emotional intelligence? There are 5 principles on emotional intelligence. The first one is self-awareness. Self-awareness means what is happening, you have to see from my side. Right? Self-regulation means you think, manage and act. Self-aware, I have to talk to you, but I said how you take it and how you react. These are the 2 things you have to understand. Self-awareness means how identify the emotion. If you get an anger, upset, Now you have to get that. You have to aware, okay, my manager being penalized me, right? Now how we are going to act? That is called self-regulation. Now the third one is motivation. It means you should not press that red button. That is called the motivation. Always you should press the yellow or orange button. It means you just go one step behind. That is the way you have to, when you get an anger or something, a difficult situation, when you get it, this is the way you have to act. Now, how you can give something good to people, that is called empathy. Now, these days we talk about the sympathy, my dear. Sympathy means there are two things. Sympathy means, now when you see somebody is crying, you feel, oh, he's crying. But empathy means you have to feel for that person, why this person is crying. Why this person is crying. You should feel about it. Go and talk to that person, try to fix and see that why that person is crying. You have to see the crying from your perspective. You have to see from that person's perspective. That's why the God has given you a challenge called COVID for us to think about. Because always we work sympathetically. Simply we work. Right? Something happened, okay. Something happened, okay. But empathy is not that. You have to show your heart. You have to show your heart. That's very important. Then the last one is social skill. How you are managing your relationship. How you are managing your relationship with your effectively. And building the team. Building the team. You have the intelligence, but you need to have this 5 to win the battle. That's very important, right? So there is something called interpersonal means first two things. The self-awareness and self-management means something inside. But the social awareness and relationship means what you give and what you get it. That the matter is there, something called the energizer, that is called, if you want to eat 2 breads, the pieces of bread, what you keep inside, it can be butter, it can be jam, it can be margarine, it can be something what you call a chicken or maybe a paste or something. So that is called the energizer, the motivation. So emotional intelligence, there are 3 things. One is what is in, last 2 is what you are giving, and what is how to balance that too. The motivation, the initiation, how you drive through, what is your passion? Oh, very good thing. The passion, you should be enthusiastic. You have to enjoy what you are doing. So once you get hammered from your manager, relax, then just concentrate your job. If you can manage to make a smile for your manager after that, you will be the, I think Mr. Lakshman was asking something. Mr. Lakshman. All right, okay. No issue. Right, okay. Right? So just think about it. Intrapersonal, interpersonal. Something has to be there, balance. Right? So now, signs of emotional intelligence. Now, if you are emotionally intelligent, these 6 skills should be there. The first one is you always pause. That's why the God has given you 2 ears and 1 mouth. 2 ears and 1 mouth. 2 ears and 1 mouth. Because always you have to listen more. Pause means don't press red. You praise always others, my dear. You have to praise always others. You keep your commitments. You are honestly, you are doing. Number 4, you are always apologize. You have to apologize. The mistake happened, I said sorry to you. Then only you forget and forgive. Now, if I not say apologize and if I not say I'm sorry, then you will not forget and forgive me. And you always helpful on feedback. And somebody told me, Amintha, you are not showing the correct one. So always you give the helpful feedback. That gentleman gave that helpful feedback. That's the way you have to do. The signs of. Now, if you have the positive emotional intelligence. Now, just imagine if you have low, if your rating is less than 50, you're always going for fight. You're always going for fight. You're always going for fight. Then the second one, you never listen. Third one, you are not blaming. You're always blaming others. You're passing the ball. Always, this is not my job. No, he has done this. He has done. Then the fourth one, sudden outburst. We don't know. Sometimes he's talking nicely. Then within 5 minutes, he will just blast to people. That is called sudden bomb. So you can't do that. Less than 50, this is what happened. Then difficult to maintain friends. That's the reason. Because blaming others, not refusing to people, and because of that, people doesn't want to have relationship with you. Sixth one is multitask. Every time he want to do a lot of things. The one task at a time. Okay, maybe you can do 2 tasks. Being engineers, maybe you can do, maybe 3 tasks you can do, but multitask you can't. And the 7th one is he always talks more, never ending. There is no break inside. Just imagine, think about your peers, think about your friends about it. Now, how to improve this one? So we know about the plus and we know about the minus. Now, how to improve? The number 1 is don't bring whatever happened in office to home. You keep at home. The second one, learn to say no. Sometimes people, they are scared to say no. Some people, they don't know how to say no. And maybe they have a big heart to say no. No, sometimes you have to say no. Very sorry. But say in a diplomatic way. You have to practice empathy. Remember what I am telling now. This is a God's punishment. To all human beings in the world, we never act empathetically. We simply worked as sympathy. We saw somebody is crying, we said, okay, that's it. No, we never act. So that's why the God has given this punishment to everybody. Whoever you believe, the nature or whatever you believe. So you have to be careful, right? So when you're talking, you have to be very careful. You always think before talking, right? Then some people they are not loved to themselves. They not dress well. They don't care about it. So then if you are not energetic by yourself, you cannot give that energy to your peers or your wife or your husband or anybody. So you have to be very careful, my dear. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Love yourself. Then only you can give that energy to the world, energy to the people. That is, every time I am telling you, it's two-way traffic, my dear friends. You give, you take it. The more you give pluses, you get more pluses. The more you give minuses, you will get more minuses, right? So, 7th one is pick the battle. Don't fight with everybody, my dear. Don't fight with everybody. You select the person and do it. Don't try to go and whack everybody and kill everybody. It's going to be a disaster for you end of the day. People hate you. So these are the strategies to improve your EI, right? So this is just a 1 hour session, my dear. This is a full day session, but I'm just covering something. You take notes, take the print screen, and tomorrow, mashallah, you just go through and read, get maximum and do the test. You will be the winner, right? Emotional intelligence and leadership. Now you all are leaders, my dear. Engineers mean leaders. They work hard. They got the highest in advanced level and other qualifications. Now they are climbing the ladder. So you have to run a team. You have to manage a team, I should say. So how to do it? Emotional intelligence. There are 5 things. I'm just going through. Emotional intelligence can lead better business decisions. Better business decisions means always he's thinking before acting. He talked to everybody. What is your idea? What is your idea? He will take the decision accordingly. He is a team man. Then the second one, emotional intelligent players actually, right? Cool under control. Always keep cool under the tricky situation. Then only you can win. Now there is a Indian film called Munna by MBBS. The professor, what he does, when he get angry, he smiles. Can you do that? Can you do that? Even I can't do it. Munna by MBBS, that you must have seen that. Booman Nirani, one of my best actors. What he does? When he get angry, he was just smiling to control your anger. I don't think everybody can do, but the more you control, you will be the winner, right? Number 3, so you know how to manage the conflicts. When the problem comes, you analyze the situation. You are not coming to jump into conclusions. Always you handle diplomatically because your intelligence level is high. The fourth one is, right? They have a great empathy. They have a big heart. You everybody, mashallah, you all these engineers, they have intelligent brain. But now I'm talking about if you are a good leader with intelligent emotions, you have a superb heart. The last one, actually, you're always listening, always reflect and respond constructive criticism. It's lacking in nowadays, my dear. Because why not the situation? If something goes wrong, red button. That's it. So you have to be careful on that, right? So now, just something self-awareness. What happened now? Outstanding managers, average managers. If you are an outstanding manager, your EQ level should be 90, your IQ level should be 10. So it doesn't matter, right? Your IQ level is 90 when you're handling the situation. But the average manager is something different, the opposite way. So now if you are a leader, if you are leading from the front, always, you take decisions from your emotions, emotional intelligence, from your heart. That's what it's all about, right? So how to control your anger now? One now I can't ask from everybody. Now the first thing what you should do, take a deep breath. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. If you're working in the office, don't worry. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Relax. Then have a glass of water. Relax. But still you can't control, then have a small walk. Then you have to reframe your thoughts. Now just keep that situation and just go for another matter or check your email or talk to your colleague. So just change from the mindset. There are plenty you can write. You can write plenty. Remember, anger and danger. If you put one D before anger, you have to be very careful. The more you control your anger, you will be the winner. So don't press D. That should be the end of you, right? So this is something I'm going to show you. Very interesting thing. Emotional freedom technique, right? Emotional freedom technique. I'm not going to do that, Engineer Janaka. I'm not going to do this, but I want to show now. If you have an emotion, if you have an anger, what you do, right? There is something called karate chop, right? You have to do this touch on karate chop. That is number 1. I'm not going to do that, my dear, but I'm just giving something because it's very important. Then you have to touch these areas. I will show you, right, sorry. I will show you now. Now, the first thing, I'm just telling you now, if you get an anger, close your eyes and touch this karate chop. Karate chop, this one. Right? Then you just touch eyebrow, under eye, thinking that what is your problem? Okay, my boss being criticizing, he blackguarded me, now I must come back. You remember that 3-4 times you tell, touch that body parts, the tapping points, and you could do this 2-3 times. Your anger will be down. But here, before doing everything, you have to have a glass of water, my dear. Glass of water. Then you do that. So can you take a print screen? Everybody has to go back and just check what is this emotional freedom technique. Everybody is struggling, right? I have only this much to talk about it, right? Emotional freedom technique. Google, go home, just check it and start from tomorrow, I should say. No, I think it's late today, from tomorrow, right? So these are the techniques, just go through how to do it. The karate chop and other body parts. First thing what you do, just think about the problem you are getting, the distraction you are getting. Then you have to talk to your mind and say, okay, my boss being guarded or criticized for this, but I had to find a solution. So I'll talk about the negatives, then talk about the positives. Then once you finish all this touch, you close your eyes. You do the assignment by closing your eyes. Everything once finished, close again eye. Wait for 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. Close your eyes. Yes, I will win. I know definitely. You will win. This is what I am practicing, right? Okay. With this now, how's your mood now? Now it's almost 45 minutes gone. How's your mood now? How's your mood now? Sleeping? Enjoying? Oh, then think about, okay, mashallah, now 45 minutes gone. Right, no problem. Just relax. Just relax. Smile with me. Enjoy. Relax your emotions. Refresh. So it's going to be another 15 minutes. You have to be with me. Right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Now the second session is the mindfulness. Now always, my dear, the engineers, you have the right kind of a tool set and the skill set. And you have definitely the mindset. But winning the battle after COVID, winning the battle now in situation like this, you should have a right kind of a mindset. I'm repeating again, you should have a right kind of a mindset, right? That's very important, right? What is mindfulness? Mindfulness, why we are talking? Emotional intelligence and mindfulness, why we are talking? Remember, emotional intelligence, we said self-awareness. The first one is you think about yourself. You think about yourself. That is called self-awareness. The mindfulness also about self-awareness. Think about you. All our religion books, every book talk about self-awareness. My gosh, everybody forget about it. The practice. Now the time you have to go through your religion books and think about it. What they talk about the mind, what they talk about the self-awareness, then you can enlighten yourself, right? So that's the relationship between emotional intelligence and mindfulness. The mindfulness means the self-awareness, right? Now this is the photo is this. Just check the photo. Oh, sorry. Just check the photo. Self-awareness, self-awareness. Emotional intelligence also same. Mindfulness also same. That's why when the person, my best friend, engineer called me, then I said, we'll do this together, right? What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is balancing. Just balancing. Just balancing. Now you can send you can shoot the questions, huh? Now you can send the questions to us. I'm ready to answer after 10-15 minutes. Right? Ready? Right? So mindfulness means, like our compeer clearly mentioned about it. I will read through. Maintaining a moment by moment awareness of your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment through a gentle and nurturing lens. You have to screen that. You have to screen. You have to screen. Nurturing means you have to be careful on that. You have to screen gently. Don't take it to your body. So when we practice mindfulness, our thoughts tune into, we are sensing the present moment. Then we are not talking about the past, and we not concentrate about the future. The mindfulness means think about the present. Think about the present. It's like this, my dear. I can give you a nice example on when you are driving a car. Past is like using a mirror. Now you are driving a car. Now it's good to glance back. Good to glance back, my dear. But if you stare too long, you cannot look back and drive. It's mindfulness. It's mindfulness. You have to look back. Yesterday, what has happened? No worries. No worries. Yesterday means 2 E's are there. That is called experience. So when you come today, that is called opportunity. One opportunity is there. So when you go for tomorrow, you will get 3 opportunities. So the experience is very important when you come for today. Right? So the past is like using a mirror. You look at once, okay, concentrate your duty, drive forward. Right? Another example. Mindfulness means the past, present, and future. Now, today, maybe I am in present, but my mind is yesterday. Then that is not mindfulness. If your mind is for tomorrow, that is not mindfulness. That is not mindfulness. Mindfulness means just go through the John Kabat-Zinn. He is the recently now in 1970s he invented this one, right? This is some called ancient theory, but he brought this theory in 1970. They said mindfulness means paying attention on a particular way, on a purpose in present moment. It means present moment means I can't see what is happening. My home, I should not see anything happening. I had to deal with you. And don't judge. Now in Japanese, we are calling ichigo ichie. I don't think anybody here in Japan, participants, any Japanese participants from Japan, it's called ichigo ichie. Ichigo ichie means one life, one income. Now what does it mean by when they are going to meet somebody, they think, okay, I'm not going to meet that person again. I'm repeat again, I'm not going to meet that person again. I had to live with him, I had to be with him and enjoy that relationship. So what I am doing now, I'm not going to meet you again. I'm trying to give everything to you. You are not going to meet me again. This is called mindful. Ichigo ichie. Right? Right? Mindful. That just take a photo and keep it, my dear. Now, when you see this photo, you know the difference. You know the difference. The mindful and mindful. Mindful, 2 different things. Now you know the photo, right? Mindful of aspirations, requirements, lot of things are there. But whoever you believe, the nature, the God, whoever, you have to be careful. Like this, I will give you 2 birds. That mindful is like peacock. Peacock, the beautiful, the prettiest, who? The bird in the world. But he's struggling to walk. He can't walk peacefully because he has lot of but lot of things to carry. You also like this. But what the God has given you, this COVID, you go with this. Who is this? Mindful John. Relax, humble, go with the flow, live mindfully. You think about it. What is the gravity on having a peacock? How many shoe pairs you have? How many shirts you have? Now, if you're working from home, what is the purpose of it? Think about it. So this is the learning for you once in 100 years. Once in 100 years. Live mindfully. You will win the battle, right? So now start my day. Now mindful living, how to start the day. These are the things you have to do. I will just run through how to start now mindfully. First one is you have to take affirmation. When you wake, you get something. The indicator, don't write anything. I think you draw something. Can you just delete it, please? Right. 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 The second one, when you start the day, the first thing what you should do. The first thing what you should do when you wake up. Thank you very much. Whoever you believe, I'll just remove it. Something happened. Oh, right. Whoever you believe in your life, the important thing what you do, say thank you very much. When you get up early in the morning, say thank you very much. Then relax, maybe 2-3 minutes in the bed. What's the dream you had yesterday? What's the purpose for you today? And the next one is, you just open your window and see the world. Because you was inside the room for 8 hours, my dear. No fresh air, but don't talk to anybody, right? Mind you, be mindful, right? Don't talk to anybody. Just open the door and get the fresh air. It can be 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. Be relaxed. Then you go to see yourself and give a smile to yourself. Go to washroom. Smile to yourself. Then you plan yourself accordingly. What I am going to do today, you talk yourself, you will be the winner. I think you maybe have different ways of doing, but if you are really intelligent, if you are really mindful, I know you will follow these proceedings from tomorrow. I will invite you to go to my your YouTube channel. You will find around 30 different techniques on how to start the day, right? Thank you. Now, what happened now when your work day, if it is mindful, what to do now? When you are now here, I just talk about when you start the day. Now in the office, how you should do, right? Number one is, the moment you start your day, you are the winner. You handle that in a professional way. You are not emotional. You go with the flow. You can control a lot of things, right? So the moment you wake up, so that's there. You are under control for the day. The second one, once you reach office, you can smile everybody because you started the day with a smile. If you are smiling, you can't blame somebody. And if you are smiling, even your boss can't blame you. You take this. If you are smiling, if you are enjoying, no, you can't blame anybody. If you are smiling, if you are enjoying, nobody can blame you. That's the best beauty of it. Then through the day, you should maintain that, my dear. The energy you have to maintain. Before you're going to meet somebody, a meeting, what you do? Don't just go. Relax 1 minute, close your eyes. You just think about what has happened in the morning, how the day came to now. Relax. Think about what I'm going to do. Close your eyes. Talk to your mind. Get the energy there and win the battle. The fifth one, before lunch, after lunch. You have to enjoy your lunch. I know some people, they said, I can't remember what I ate. It means they are not enjoying. They just stop, watch the TV, check on something on your mobile. That's it. Right? Then the sixth one is very important. When the moment when you reach home, forget about the office, my dear. You are a family person. You can do here and there something, working from home. This is the situation, but you have to be very careful. There are people at home waiting for you. You have to keep that love and affection for them, right? Then, if you can manage everything, my dear, you can manage. If you are intelligent, if you are mindful, end of the day you can balance. What are the things you can balance? Your career, your work, your business, your life, your family, your health, everything you can balance. Everything you can balance. That's the beauty of mindfulness and emotional intelligence, right? So then, I am just repeating for you to understand the self-awareness is very important. The self-awareness is very important. The self-awareness is very important for the emotional intelligence and the mindfulness, because everything starts from you. Everything happened from you. So the moment if you get an anger or distraction or injunction, you have to control. You have to control. You are the God of you. The God will support you. Definitely you will be the winner. Right? I just want to show you a surprise to all the people in Qatar. This is from me. I think Sri Lankan people may get worried now. What is the situation now? This guy is, when I was in Dubai, this is what happened. Right? So now the time is, time is 8 o'clock sharp. So I finished the session within 1 hour. Right? So this is my, this thing. Thank you very much. This Institute of Engineers Sri Lanka and the Qatar branch, and my good friend Mr. Prasanna, Engineer Prasanna, and Professor Pallavatta, and we had discussions with Mr. Shakil, Mr. Kamil, and Mr. Hanafi yesterday. Thank you very much for all the inputs. So what I'll do, this is my contact number. So I will, I'm from Colombo, and this is my my company's Vision 8 Academy. This is my WhatsApp number. So I will share my YouTube link and my contact numbers now. So thank you very much. All the best. Now the QA session. Give me questions. Thank you very much. All the best. So let me first share my details now. Engineer Prasanna, can you ask from our audience, please?
Yes, sir.
This is my, right, these are my, you can get it. The first thing actually, I want everybody to subscribe my YouTube channel, Amintha De Silva. There are around 30 different what do you call, motivational videos are there, but all in Sinhala. All in Sinhala. That's okay. And my WhatsApp number is there. So anytime you can talk to me, send a message to me. You can get my assistance. There is no worry. So like I started my account with Qatar. So Mr. Prasanna, Engineer Prasanna, thank you very much for this, sir. Now I opened my account now with you. So anybody want to get my services, emotional intelligence, mindfulness, whatever it is, I am there. The number is there. From 8 to 8 available. Send a message to me. I am there. Right, sir? Over to you. Any questions? I am answering. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Visionary Guru. Mr. Amintha De Silva. Thank you very much. Thank you for your wonderful session.
Thank
Really,
you
really interesting. All the audience, all the engineers, we all enjoy well.
Thank
it
you
was
very much.
really interesting. Even we didn't feel this 1 hour. Thank you very much. It was that much interesting and fruitful session. Thank you very much again. And I'm pretty confident that all the participants present today will have the insight thought about this emotional intelligence and mindfulness in their life. So now let us move to the question and answer session. All the audience, now you can unmute yourself and ask the questions.
All right, I'm sending the link. I'm sending the link again. I think I sent to somebody. Right. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yes,
right. Yeah.
Excuse me. You can send it in the chat so that.
Yeah, I send now. I send now. I send now.
I think you need to send it to the.
No, it's there now. It's there. It's there now. It's there. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about it. I'm really sorry about it. You know, it's the challenge. You know, Mr. Kamil, Engineer Kamil. You know, it's not easy, my dear, because normally we trainers, we can talk to people in front of you. Now what happened? You have to talk, you have to manage, the technology is there. Then again, you have to drink a glass of water. Then you have to see the light. So, mashallah, a lot of things you have to concentrate. Not easy, my dear. It's not easy, but if you want, if you said you're happy about my session, what is important thing? I enjoyed the session. The important thing you have to enjoy. Then only you can give. Mr. Engineer Kamil, are you agree with me?
Yes, of course. As Mr. Shakil said, I was just checking the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also surprised when we see the time. We didn't feel that, without knowing time has gone. Sorry.
No, I managed. It's like it's a full day session, sir. It's a full day session. You won't believe, till 4 o'clock Sri Lanka time, 4:30 I finished doing the touch-ups. Till 4:30 I did the touch-ups because I was thinking what are the things I should say. Then finally 4:15 came to my mind. I should put that to impress Mr. Kamil, the Kandura photo. Because I don't know how many Qatarians are there, but just to show that. So I have that photo. So still I love that photo. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any questions? Thank you.
Yeah, we encourage all the participants. Switch on your cameras and ask the question. It will give more interaction and engagement. Also, you can send your write-up question to the host directly.
I think there's a question, my dear, from Mr. Who this Nila? Who's this Nilanta? Can you allow that person to talk?
Yes. Meanwhile, that there is another question from.
Now he's asking, can I do exercise and allow by you among my friends? Definitely, my dear. Whatever you gain, you give it to 10 people. You give it to, mashallah, 100 people, 1,000 people. Then only you will get the blessings from God. You know, so that's a blessing I am getting also. So it's a wonderful opportunity. 305 into 100, 3,000 people. Share the message, because the people are struggling, my dear. Everybody, you don't know how much I am struggling also. You don't know. But you have to enjoy. You have to enjoy. Then only he will support you. So you have to share. Definitely. Why not? Definitely you have to share. Definitely. Even if somebody wants some screenshots also send a message to me. I will definitely, but I don't think I can share the entire presentation. I don't think I can send the entire presentation, but definitely some tips I can send it to you. Any questions?
Yes, we have a question from Sampath Senaratna.
Mr. Sampath, please.
He's asking,
Yes, please.
He is asking,
yeah,
what managers can do in order to improve the level of emotional intelligence at the workplace during this stressful pandemic environment, which will result higher performance.
That's what I said, my dear. The mindfulness, the first thing what you do, you start in a positive way. You say thank you very much to God or whoever you believe. Don't just wake up and check your phone. That is a bloody mistake we are doing. Mr. Kamil, la? So the first thing what you do, thank you very much. Relax. You plan yourself in the morning, right? Then if you have a proper plan, when you start the day, but when you're doing the plan, don't talk to your wife. When you're making the plan, you should not talk to anybody, my dear. This is that's what I said. You have to you have to go in front of, stand in front of a mirror and talk to the mirror and plan the day, right? So if you can control, or if you can control 99% of your emotions, you can control. But remember, very important thing I said, don't press red. The moment you press red, so that's why when you're driving, the orange light is there. Orange light is there.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Engineer Ansar.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah, fine, alhamdulillah. Yes, I came from Saudi Arabia.
Okay, sir.
I was working there 9 years as a QA/QC manager in one company.
Okay.
All right. I came across so many people, very good people. But the last moment, I met one Egyptian guy. He's younger than me, nearly 45 years, project manager. At that time, I was QA/QC manager under him. But so many times, he pressed me. He pressed me in so many ways. Whatever you do, he doesn't like to accept it. But he's getting more idea from me. But after that, he expressing to everybody, right? Then at that time, but I appreciate you. All the things I made a mistake. This type of mistake I made. And personally, I made all the mistakes in Saudi Arabia. Finally, I decided to come back in Sri Lanka. I am staying in Sri Lanka now without any job. Retirement age also. When I was working in Saudi Arabia, I enjoyed well. But the last moment, I got fed up. Unfortunately, I retired also. The company people sent me back to Sri Lanka. Now I can't do anything. What I can do? Can you suggest me to do something?
That's the thing.
Still, I'm feeling.
Yes, sir. Tell me. Sorry. Tell me.
Still, I'm feeling the same thing. What was happened in Saudi Arabia?
Mashallah, you ignored him. My God's sake, you ignore him. You know Egyptian. I also worked in 10 years. I know Egyptian double ring.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. Now, what to do actually now? Now you know, take a photo. Do you have his photo, my dear? Do you have his photo with you? That Egyptian guy?
Photo actually, I have some progress photos.
Right. Okay. Right. You just one day in the morning, you just take his photo.
Yeah.
You just 5 minutes concentrate on him. Write down what are the problems he gave you.
Yes.
Then you write down. Then I should ignore him. You just do 3-4 days, my dear, early in the morning. Mashallah, he will be.
Yes, right. Yeah.
But you have to talk to him, huh? You have to you get his photo and you have to, but don't say bad words to him.
That's right. Yeah, I am not never say any bad word, and I never say. That is my yeah.
Because what happened? Yeah. What happened? You have to control yourself, no, Mr. Amir.
Yes.
The two things you have to do. You have to control yourself. That the self-awareness is not there. So you have to understand. This guy gave nightmare to me. Like now you think about him. You can't control. You take the photo in front of you. You talk to him. Mashallah, you gave this to me. Very bad. Right, Mashallah, you did very bad to me. Inshallah, I will come back. You do that therapy, my dear. I gave that EFT therapy. You do that.
Yeah.
You the karate chop and you do this in front of him. Mashallah, within 3 days.
Okay.
You call me, right? I have my number.
Okay, thank you
just
very much.
call
Okay,
me.
right.
Call me. Thank you
Yeah,
very
right.
much, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Very good question.
Please let me know. Yes.
Number is there, sir. Number is there.
Yeah, that
Very
I
good,
forgot
very
to
good
take this
question.
down.
Very
Yeah.
good question. Very good question.
Yes.
Any
Still,
bouncers? Any
There is another
bouncers?
question. Yeah.
Yes.
We have a question from Madhu Mage Saman Gunasekara.
Okay.
His question is, mindfulness is being the present moment. How do you explain thinking some useful things while driving, like autopilot?
So that's what you. That's why you said, my dear. You have to put. Don't think. You have to concentrate straight. If you want to enjoy driving, you enjoy driving. You have to enjoy driving, my dear. First thing. The Egyptians also come into play, Mr. Amir. You know, they are just blasting. No, when they are in the road, my gosh,
That's
the way
right,
they
yeah.
are behaving. Qatar also same. Maybe I don't know the situation. Dubai, mashallah, they're disaster. Now, what happened when you are driving?
Yes.
You enjoy your driving. First thing you forgot. What is the name of that person, Mr. May? What's your name, sir? Mr.
Mustafa.
Hanafi?
Mustafa.
No. The question somebody asked, Mr. Hanafi, who's the person asked the question?
Mr. Amir.
My name is Shakil.
No. Other person. The
Mustafa.
last question.
Mustafa. Yes.
Saman Gunasekara.
Right, Mr. Gunasekara. What asked? The first thing you have to enjoy your driving, my dear. First thing. Now, the moment when you come inside the car, you become a driver. Now that you forgot about, no, you become an engineer. Still, you have that engineer. That ego is there. When you go inside the car, you have to keep that engineer outside. You have to keep that banker outside, right? So now you have to think, I am a driver. Okay, I am a driver. Now you talk to yourself, close your eyes. I am a driver, I had to drive, right? So enjoy your drive, but still you can't enjoy. Put a light music. Put a light music. Enjoy your life. That's the way we have to do. Mindfulness means you have to enjoy your life. You have to enjoy whatever the situation. Now in Sri Lanka, what's the problem actually? The attitude problem is there. When you see somebody's honing, oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. You have to think, I am a driver. I had to drive carefully. I have to drive carefully. So don't put the panic button. That's very important. But what I am telling, when you are driving, don't think about girls or boys or anybody. You can enjoy here and there. That's okay. But I think the light music is very important. Just the light music. Right? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, we have another question from the Sampath Senaratna. He's asking, can we think about resilience model of emotional intelligence during this pandemic time?
See, my dear, now what I am telling, I will tell you something very interesting. This emotional intelligence came to this world in somewhere in 1970, right? Then this concept of 5 came in 1980. But what I am telling, in 2015, nobody talk about intelligence. Then 2020, they talk about emotional intelligence. Now everybody need this emotional intelligence. Amintha De Silva is giving 50% to you. Now your situation, I don't know, my dear. So let's say you, who's the person? You take your hand, my hand, your hand. I'm giving 50% to you. So you have to analyze your 50%. Then only you have to plan. Because in my house, I have 1 wife and 3 kids. I don't know how many wives you have. I don't know how many kids at home. I don't know how many cars you have. Okay. So I don't know how many girlfriends you have. So everything, the circumstances, you have to manage first. So the resilience means actually, first you have to understand, you have to take a piece of paper, you write down your SWOT analysis is better. You do your strength and opportunities and talk about the weaknesses. So apply these theories, because these are theories, my dear. These are theories. Some people, they handle 100 staff members. Some maybe handle 5 only. right? So we don't know. So that's the way. That's why I'm telling Amintha can give only 50%. So you have to do according to your understanding level. But sometimes, you know, the theories, whatever I said, maybe we can apply 70% in Sri Lanka, maybe 60% in Qatar, maybe 60%, maybe 100% in Australia. I don't know. So according to the environment, according to the job you are doing, right? According to the situation. So what I am doing, at least you do your job, my dear. You are answerable, no, so you are answerable to somebody. So you do your job honestly. Then at least we can reduce one by one these naughty people from the world. That's what the God has given you. We came to this through this world, you know, the way we have behaved, very bad. So now everybody, you have to be careful. Don't use green button. The yellow button is very important. Wait, stay at home, relax. That's very important. Thank you. Then
Thank
somebody
you.
said, I am not satisfied about myself. The Sanduni is there. Sanduni, can you ask Sanduni to come? Can you ask Sanduni? Yeah. Hi Sanduni, how are you? Can you come? Okay. Come, take your come. Take the hot seat. Sirasa Lakshapati hot seat. Can you take it?
I'm good with this.
Can I see you? Can I see your face? Can I see your face?
No, sir, I'm good with this. Like
I want to
this.
see your face. Then I will give you within 30 seconds. I will tell you. I will give the medicine within 30 seconds.
Oh, sir.
Why?
No, sir,
Right. Right. Why you are not satisfied? Because you don't have a plan. You are following somebody. My dear, when you came to this world, everybody got an opportunity, my dear. Don't compare with anybody, Sanduni. Don't go with the comparing game. Don't know what will happen to me tomorrow. Are you guaranteed about your life tomorrow? Enjoy your day, my dear. Enjoy the day, my dear. That is the way you have to satisfy. The moment you said, I am not satisfied, just call me. After this session, maybe tomorrow you can call me. The first thing what to do, you smile to yourself. You have a plan. You start the day. Yes, I am going to win today. God, oh, somebody, please help me. You have that positive vibe. When you start the day, God, please help me. Ayo, help me. God will never help you. So always God will help you for energetic, positive people. My dear, you have to go and ask. Then only you will get it. So you have to show that energy. What is your requirement? So the way you are telling, you are satisfied, my dear. You are satisfied. Don't worry about it. Believe yourself. The problem with us is we are not believing in ourselves. Now, when the moment engineer Prasanna said, can you do the program? I said, yes, I will do. You have to believe in yourself. The confidence itself gives you the first win. The first step, when you say yes, you are there. Right? Go after this training program. Right? After this program, Sanduni, you go and stand in front of the mirror, talk to yourself. Amintha De Silva said, why worried? Be happy. Then you do this theory that there's something I gave you, that EFT satisfaction. Just do for 1 week. Do some meditation. Because, my dear, you are answerable to somebody apart from your mother and father. So don't waste your time. Today is the day. Today is the day. So today is the lucky day of you. So you got everything from this. So put 5. All the best, Sanduni. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We have another question from engineer Nishan Gallaga. He's asking if other members in the team, including the leader, they are working unethically. What is your suggestion? what should do? Like,
No, you can't change. No, you can't change. So that's why the emotional intelligence means you have to change yourself. So now always red button, none. So what you do, you have to relax. But now whatever, there are two things actually into life. If you are the manager or you are a team member. Now here the manager, you have to be careful. Don't put red button. That is number one. The second one is now you are a team member. You have to be very careful on that. You have to be very careful on that. You can't change the boss. No, my dear. There is a theory. No? Engineer Prasanna, don't change the boss. Don't change the boss. That. So you have to be very careful. So what the main thing, you have to control your emotions. Again, I am telling, you have to control your emotions. The more you control your emotions, the more you control your emotions, if you can manage you will be the winner. Let him shout. Let him shout. That's okay. But don't take it. If you not take it, what happened? You take it, okay. Once to come to your table, close your eyes, analyze it. Yes, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. That's okay. That's okay. Finish. Otherwise, go to washroom. Talk to yourself. Yes, I did a mistake. He blackguarded me. He's absolutely correct. I will reflect, come strong. Negative aspect. He blackguarded me. MashaAllah, he blackguarded me. What to do now? Can't help. Give the energy to relax. Talk to yourself. Because the mirror is your best friend, my dear. Mirror is your best friend. Talk to yourself. Now, what happened? People go and sit in front of a mirror and comb and do the makeup, but they never talk. The more you talk to the mirror, you will be the winner, whether positive or negative. You will be the winner. Now, in my case, actually, something happened to me negative. I will just run through the washroom and say, "Obata sattu idu then." I asked that. Obata sattu idu then. That's very common in Sri Lanka. No? That's what happened. So you have to enjoy. Now, if you see, I am not satisfied. I am not satisfied. What to do? Upset mood? No, my dear. Don't put. So what you do now? Everybody take the photo of color light and keep in front of you. Everybody take a photo of color light. Think about which button I should press. Which button I should press. So close your eyes. Doesn't matter. Relax. You will be the winner. No, but anyway, you can't win tomorrow. You have to practice. The more you practice, you will be the winner.
Yes. Anyone would like to ask the questions? I think Mr.
We also
Pushparaj.
have
Yeah.
section is there. Nilanka.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
Yeah,
Pushparaj.
Mr. Pushparaj. Hi, sir. How are you?
Hi. I'm from working in Jaffna, and hometown is Batikalo.
Okay.
Actually, I went through your programs and I enjoyed a lot. It's usually the Qatar chapter arranging similar programs is completely different from the other chapters and other organizations. It's a brilliant choices.
So then
like,
we clap to the entire team. Clap to the entire
Yeah.
team. Very good. Mashallah.
Yeah.
Very good.
Even if Qatar chapter could not arrange and show your presentation to us, we don't know about you. Actually, I got one more friend in the list and already saved your contacts, everything. And one thing, actually, there are some friends. I am working in Wadakin chapter also, the Jaffna. So there are some people always giving negative comments. And from recent onwards, I choose to not to reply for that, because if someone cannot concentrate or realize the real situation, it is no use to explain them, because every time if we spend much energy on the arguments, it's no use. So, and from out of that, I got much relaxed actually. No arguments, no issues. Actually, working peacefully with my friends everywhere. So it's a nice program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nandri,
okay,
thank you very
okay.
much. Sir. Thank you.
Nandri,
Sir.
Nandri. Hi, Bhuvan.
Hi, Bhuvan.
Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, somebody asking the decisions we have to take slowly or quickly. Now, somebody is coming to slap you. Now, you have to take a decision quickly. But somebody is coming to slap you somewhere there. So then we can act slowly. So the decision you have to take it, action slowly or take it. But end of the day, my dear, you have to analyze. You are being an engineer. Your IQ level is 90 plus, right? So you have all the mind full of what I should say, the what you call the subject knowledge. So don't jump into conclusions. Take the decision. What I want actually, the people, Mr. Pushparaj, normally they don't write when they get a problem. What I want, what I want to share, just write the problem.
Always I am following.
Just write the problem, right? Just write the problem. Then if you want to blame somebody, Mr. Pushparaj, I will give you a technique. You just write the problem, you write down and keep a separate. Your anger will go down. Your anger will go down. The moment when you're writing, that's it. My dear, there is no rocket science on everything. All are human beings, my dear. But the only problem, the figures, 5 figures are different. They came from different, the same God, but different mothers and fathers. And different understanding level. That is, IQ level is different. So what I am telling actually, the important thing is the mindfulness. That's the reason, Mr. Prasanna, Engineer Prasanna, I just couple mindfulness. Because if you can control your mind. Thank you. Any questions on this?
I have a small question.
All right, sir, please.
I have a small question. Strategies to improve EI. Under that, you said leave work at work. What exactly meaning of this leave work at work? Under strategies to improve EI.
You know what happened? What happened? It's a very interesting thing. Thank you very much. You asked. People when the moment when they go, when they come to home, you have to forget about what has happened at office. Now what happened? They take home. When they come to home, they will shout, wife, kids. Then the negative vibes you are bringing. No, what happened? I'll tell you now. 1 month before last month, I spoke to I am from Royal College. I am doing training programs for Royal College students. This education ministry, a director, I spoke to him the other day about the program. When I talked to him, the communication goes for 30 minutes. I heard that he was driving, and again after 5 minutes, last 5 minutes, I heard that big noise. Then I asked from so and so, why? What has happened? He said, Amintha, I just reach home, but I don't want to go inside. I said, why? No, this discussion should not go home. This discussion should be finished at my doorstep. He finished. Thank you. He went inside. So how many people can do this? That's the reason of keep your work at home. Because my dear, now the situation is, it's a demanding situation. People at home also waiting for you. You don't know how I am getting greeted when they saw me, my 3 kids. Now when I said, go, I have a problem, then that's it. They were waiting for me for last 10 hours. When you said, go, yalla, then what will happen? No way. So you should know how to control everything. But working from home, something different theory. But still, you have to control yourself. Otherwise, you can't win. Now, what's the situation now? You can't get that anger. You can't get that anger. Because you don't know when God will ask you to come. You have to say, Masalam to everybody. Any questions? Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Mr. Amintha, I have a question. I'm Dushan from Melbourne, Australia.
Okay, welcome, sir. You are from now. It's almost 12 o'clock, which I think you are in 4th September. 4th September.
1 o'clock. Yeah, 4th September.
Right. Thank you very much. I like your energy. So you gave the energy to me, yeah? Very good, sir. Very good. Very good. Very good. Thank you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
very much. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
In your presentation, there's a good point you said, pick your battle. And my question is, what factors should I consider when I'm picking a battle? Is it something winnable, or is it something actually useful for the organization which I'm working for? Yeah, considering a workplace situation, which factors should I consider mostly?
No, important thing, if you can concentrate on win-win situation, that would be the best way. But if you are a manager and you are responsible to somebody, what is my suggestion is always you just write down the issues, right? You have to write down the issues. Then maybe when you're writing down the issues, you will find some you can resolve amicably, right? Some we can resolve when you're taking some hash decisions. Some you can resolve when you say just go past. If you not, let's say, if you ignore. So what happened? You have to analyze the situation, my dear. That's the reason I want to write down. People not writing these days actually because they think everything they want to keep in the mind and do. But why writing? By writing, you are getting second thoughts from somewhere in your mind to win the battle. So that part you have to open it. So that's why it's very important. Important is your emotional intelligence level is very important, is that, because that has to open how to do it. Anything you want to add, Mr. Dushan?
No, I mean, yeah, I guess, I mean, yeah, I had a couple of personal situations, and I had this doubt which battle should I pick. Say, as an example, I'm working in a manufacturing organization. We manufacture margarines. So I mean, when we're having a situation in a plant, say we have two teams which is having opposite ideas. Say a reliability team having one idea and the process team having another idea, maintenance team having another idea. So if I'm the team leader of this plant, what battle should I pick? And if they are fighting each other, where should we focusing into? So this kind of things has come to my mind before. And what I have feel is what I have actually experienced is when I try to fight couple of battles at the same time, I never win anything. As you said, yeah, pick the battle is very important, and then you can focus on something, and then at least you will have one direction to go.
And sometimes, Dushan, I use sometimes something called changing the environment sometimes. Now, maybe you are facing all the issues in your office. Sometimes you change the office and talk to people. Maybe you can pick some people, maybe, two different teams. You try to bring, what do you call, okay, maybe two heads, or maybe somebody in the line, maybe two supervisors. Just ask them to talk about it. You have to come with a different, like, you have to think in a different way, out of the box. Because now you have to draw a line now, whether you want to win or the company has to win. So it's a personal win or the organizational win. So being the boss of the organization, it means you. So the more absorbment, you have to take that energy and everything. You have to have that what do you call? You have to eat that anger and everything. So what I am suggesting, actually, the important thing. So first you have to change the environment. That is number one, right? talk to them, because now you also feel uncomfortable. The setup also, you are having that difficult mindset. So change the environment. That is number one. And the second strategy I used, actually, you use different people and try to come to some sort of a conclusion, right? But what I am telling you on the bottom line, don't press the red button anytime, whether they correct or wrong. Because if you lose the temper, the moment you miss the temper, because you cannot retrieve that. So they have to have that confidence that whatever we gave the punching to our boss is like a punching bag. He can absorb anything. Then sometimes they don't want to come for fight with you. So these are some of my strategies I used at Sri Lanka and even in Dubai. This is the way I do it. But keep my number with you, if you don't mind. So definitely we will work together. So this is not the end of the journey, Mr. Jayasinghe. So we'll work together. Thank you very much for the question. If anything you want to ask more?
No, that's all. Thank you, Mr. Amintha.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, sir. I need to ask simple questions. Can you recommend any meditations? As you said, we go with the meditation also. Is there any YouTube channel or anything we need to follow in that case?
I didn't plan for it, because it's because of the Qatar, the environment. I didn't prepare it actually. If you just send it to me, my WhatsApp message, I will recommend something to you. Something, what happened, the meditation, what are the things you should do? Send a message to me WhatsApp, then I will share with you some things. But end of the day, who's the person asked the question to me?
So Faris for Qatar.
Mr. Faris, engineer Faris. Sometimes
I'm not an engineer, I'm an accountant.
Who are you?
From accounting background.
Okay, no problem, mashallah, no problem. It's okay, no problem. I'm really sorry about it. Right? So maybe whatever I am practicing may not appropriate for you. So I will send you one or two. Just try to practice and see. But important thing, what I said, if you take a screenshot, when you start the day, you do that. At least now you are retreating Quran for half an hour, right? So that is the best meditation you are doing. That's the best you are doing, right? Okay. Then you plan the day, my dear. Then you plan the day. Close your eyes, take a pencil, take a pen, but I'll give you a nice thing. Don't see your phone. Don't check your phone. You finish your Quran reading, you pray for Allah, then you plan for the day. Then go to washroom, you relax, talk to yourself. Then, mashallah, you are relaxed. Then check the phone. That is the best meditation you can do. But the second thing, whatever happened, my dear, use the mirror. Use the mirror therapy. Always. You talk to mirror. You talk to mirror. And smile. Can I see your face, please? Mr. Faris, can you come? I want to see your face. Hi, mashallah. Okay, smile with me. Oh, very good. You have to smile. That is the only thing God has given you to give free. Free. Okay. The more you smile, the 50% you can win. Thank you, mashallah. All the best. Send the message to me. Be in touch. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Any questions? Engineer Prasanna, serious thoughts? Would you like to ask something?
No. I should give the time for our team. That's what I'm ready.
No, we'll go till let's say another 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't mind till 9 o'clock. It's okay. No problem. I'm also enjoying. So does anybody feel like I am tired? No, I don't think so.
Shakil,
we have a question from.
Yeah. Shakil, can you take a photograph and we'll continue? Otherwise, the people the people who are coming from different countries will move away from us.
Yeah, take everybody,
Okay.
let everybody open your
Yeah.
video.
Yes, first, and we'll continue that one then.
Right, okay, sir. Okay.
Yes,
Please ask the question.
And same time, Shakil send that link that that is for the e-certificates, so that,
yes, that is,
all people can register under that one. Mr.
Yeah.
Asoka Jayalat, our former ex-com member, so treasurer also I can see. So
Yeah.
many.
so
Paris,
let's start the virtual group photo now. So
Yeah, Paris.
first, all the participants kindly switch on your video, then we can have the photo. Please stay for a couple of minutes because there are many pages. I need to take snapshots.
I think around 100 people left by now. Only
Yeah, there were
190.
around, there were around 308 earlier.
308.
Yeah, there were around 340 also once a time.
314.
Yeah.
That's good one.
Oh, there's a question about the transformation. See, this is actually, I touched the point because now I want to touch the point. The transformation means after this training program, you have to talk to yourself and change from today itself or tomorrow. That is called the transformation. I think you got a lot of what do you call points to implement. So transformation about I think somebody sent a message. So this is what we are expecting, Engineer Prasanna. Now you participated my training program, right? Now from tomorrow you have to implement for this. That is number one. Number two, why this COVID is there? For you to think differently and act different. I think there is one lady called Miss Hole. Would you like to say something about today's program? Madam Hole, hi, how are you? Would you like to say something about the program, please?
Yeah, it's very good and it's
Thank
very
you.
useful. Yeah.
Are you Sri Lanka or Qatar?
Yeah, Sri Lanka, Jaffna.
Right, Jaffna, okay.